Criminal Code of Cambodia, 2009, Working Conditions versus Human Dignity. Chapter 3, Working Conditions versus Human Dignity, Article 274, Submission under working conditions incompatible with human dignity, the acts of submitting a person, by abusing his/her vulnerability, or his/her situation of dependence, to working conditions incompatible with the human dignity, is punishable by an imprisonment of between 1 month and 1 year and a fine of between 100,000 Riels and 2 million Riels. Article 275, Attempt. The attempt to commit misdemeanours specified in Article 274, submission under working conditions incompatible with human dignity, is punishable by the same penalties as misdemeanours. Article 276, Additional penalties, categories and duration. For crimes mentioned in the present chapter, the following additional penalties may be pronounced. 1. Deprivation of certain civil rights definitely or for a period of not more than 5 years. 2. Prohibition against pursuing a profession during which time the crime was committed in course of or during the occasion of pursuing of this profession for a period of not more than 5 years. 3. Posting the decision of sentence for a period of not more than 2 months. 4. Publication of the decision of sentence in the newspapers. 5. Broadcasting the decision of sentence by all means of audiovisual communications for a period of not more than 8 days. Article 277, Criminal responsibilities of legal entities. Legal entities may be pronounced to be criminally responsible according to conditions of Article 42, Criminal responsibilities of legal entities, for offences provided in Article 274, submission under working conditions incompatible with human dignity. Legal entities are punished to monetary fine from 1 million Riels to 10 million Riels and 1 or more additional penalties as followed. 1. Dissolution according to modalities determined by Article 170, dissolution and liquidation of legal entities. 2. Placement under the court surveillance according to modalities determined by Article 171, placement under the court surveillance. 3. Prohibition against operating one or more activities according to modalities determined by Article 172, prohibition from operating activities. 4. Expulsion from public marketplaces according to modalities determined in Article 173, expulsion from public markets. 5. Prohibition against launching public campaign for fund saving according to modalities determined in Article 174, prohibition against public campaign for fund saving. 6. Closure of the establishment which was used to commit offences according to modalities determined by Article 176, closure of establishment. 7. Prohibition against operating the establishment which is open to public or used by public according to modalities determined by Article 177, prohibition against operating the establishment. 8. Confiscation of instruments, materials or any objects which were used to commit offences or were intended to commit offences according to modality determined in Article 178, confiscation of ownership, sale and destruction of confiscated objects, and Article 179, confiscation and rights of the third parties. 9. Confiscation of objects or funds which were intended to commit offences according to modality determined in Article 178, confiscation of ownership, sale and destruction of confiscated objects, and Article 179, confiscation and rights of the third parties. 10. Confiscation of incomes or properties earned from offences according to modalities determined in Article 178, confiscation of ownership, sale and destruction of confiscated objects, and Article 179, confiscation and rights of the third parties. 11. Posting decision on punishment according to modalities determined by Article 180, posting decision. 12. Publication of decision on punishment on newspapers or broadcasting on all means of audio-visual communications according to modalities determined by Article 182, broadcasting decision by all means of audiovisual communications.